This week's whistle is the Generation nickel-plated C with the blue top. Like all my other mass-produced whistles, I've done the blue tack tweak and yanked the head off and done a little retuning. Typically, I like nickel-plated whistles across the board better than the bare brass ones, generally for how they sound. This one is really very sort of middle of the road. The pros of it are that it's attractive. It's somewhat easy to play, and the tone is somewhat good. The cons are this particular generation has a very wide open windway. I find myself having to take very frequent breaths. The focus over the blade is not particularly the problem, it's just so much air. It causes a hiss and creates a situation rather like the Clark whistles, or be it the Sweet Tone or the original, where you're running out of air before you get through a passage. Sounds okay most of the time, I think partly because of the extra air and also a little irregularity in the way some of these holes are rounded out. It can be a bit jumpy and shrieky. I will definitely say that I keep this one around at this point simply because it completes my Generation collection. I don't love it. I have Oak and Walton's nickel C whistles that I enjoy playing more than this one. I have used this one to record videos in the past though. I don't think it's really good or bad. It's middle of the road. Is it a great beginner whistle? Well, not this particular one. As I've mentioned before, Generation seems to have a lot of variance in terms of quality control. I've had other Generation whistles, including a B flat, that didn't have this problem. Didn't have the jumpy issues or weird tone challenges. This really is one of the ones that I've talked about where you might get 3 good ones, you might get 3 bad ones, you might get a middle of the road one. You're really just kind of rolling the dice with Generation whistles. I like it, I'll keep it, but I'm probably not going to use this one a lot when I've got other whistles that cost me a few dollars less than this one and outperform it. I can't really go too crazy with recommending it. However, I have a couple of other Generation whistles that were probably manufactured about the same time that are really great. It's just a crapshoot. The whistle this week was the nickel-plated Generation C whistle, and I look forward to seeing you next week when we play something completely different.